watched you sit across the room, a smile that never reached your eyes. I gave you every little piece of me, but you were living in disguise. I held on to every word you said, believed the love I never had. You stayed, but you never loved me, kept me close, just out of reach. I gave my heart, you just borrowed time, laughed at the tears I tried to hide. You stayed, but you never loved me. I loved a shadow, not the man I see. Late nights filled with empty talks, and morning coffee that tasted like lies. I painted dreams on a canvas of us, but you left no color in your eyes. I held on to every word you said, believed the love I never had. You stayed, but you never loved me, kept me close, just out of reach. I gave my heart, you just borrowed time, laughed at the tears I tried to hide. You stayed, but you never loved me. I loved a shadow, not the man I see. Now the night's quiet, I see it clear. Your love was a ghost that disappeared. I'll take my heart and set it free. No more chains where love can't be. You stayed, but you never loved me, kept me close, just out of reach. I gave my heart, you just borrowed time, laughed at the tears I tried to hide. You stayed, but you never loved me. Now I know it's time to leave. First night, your hands in mine, laughing like forever, thinking love was kind. But I felt the cold wind blowing through your eyes. Somewhere between your truth and your lies, I was just a passing song in your melody, a line you sang softly, then set me free. I gave you all my heart, thought it'd be long, but I was just a passing song. Every distant sign, I held on tight while you drifted away. And now I'm here with the words I'll never say. I was just a passing no more echoes of your name. I was just a passing song in your melody, a line you sang softly, then set me free. I gave you all my heart, thought it'd be long, but I was just a passing song. Yeah, I was just a passing song. But now I'm learning how to sing along.
I remember the night you said I need some space. The way you looked at me with that faraway face. I held on tight, tried to make you stay, but deep down I knew love was fading away. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part, but your goodbye was written from the start. The little lies, the late night calls, the quiet silences down these empty halls. I wore my heart like a fragile glass. You walked on by, never looking back. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part, but your goodbye was written from the start. Now I'm picking up the pieces, learning to be strong. I see the truth in the pain, where I once went wrong. You never meant forever, you never played fair, but I'll keep loving, though you're no longer there. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part, but your goodbye was written from the start.
Woke up to an empty bed, whispers of the words you never said. I gave my heart, you gave me lies, 1,000 tears I've cried at night. I loved you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end it all just ended. I held on tight, thought you were true. Every forever I heard from you, but your eyes were never really mine, just a shadow in a borrowed time. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end it all just ended. I gave my love, my soul, my all, watched you rise while I took the fall. Now I'm learning to let you go, but the ache of your ghost still shows. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end it all just ended. I loved you, you pretended, now I'm free, my heart's mending. I gave you my heart, thought it was real. Every word you said, I believed how I feel. Stayed up at night, waiting for your call. Never knew your love wasn't there at all. I should have seen the signs, the way you turned away, but I wanted to believe, wanted you to stay. You played love like a game, with no rules, no shame. Let me standing in the rain, calling out your name. I gave you everything, you gave me only pain. Yeah, you played love like a game. Every promise you made, every sweet lie fell apart like the pieces of a goodbye. I cried when you left, pretending I was strong, but I knew in my heart I've been wrong all along. I should have packed my dreams and walked away, but I held on too long, too afraid to say. You played love like a game, with no rules, no shame. Left me standing You played love like a game, with no rules and no shame. Let me standing in the rain, calling out your name. I gave you everything, you gave me only pain. Yeah, you played love like a game. You played love like a game. But I've learned to play my own way. I met you on a Friday night, jukebox humming low. You smiled like you'd been waiting, but now I know. You held my hand like you meant it, said I was your home, but every promise you whispered felt borrowed, not your own. I built my dreams around your name while you were just passing through. Your heart was never mine, I was loving in the dark. You were always halfway gone, never all in from the start. I gave you every piece of me, crossed every line, but loving you was lonely, 'cause your heart was never mine. We danced around the truth like it wouldn't hurt. I ignored the warning signs, put you first. You looked right through me when I said forever, like you were somewhere else, somewhere better. I mistook your silence for peace and your distance for time. Your heart was never mine, I was holding on alone. You said all the right things, but you never made them home. I stayed when I should have seen the signs that loving you was lonely, 'cause your heart was never mine. I don't blame you for leaving, I blame myself for believing that love could grow where it never lived. I was giving you my soul, you were just letting me. Your heart was never mine, now I finally see. You were loving the idea, never loving me. I'll take my tears and leave the past behind. I won't beg for a love that was never really mine. I loved you true, I loved you blind, but your heart was never mine. You were sitting on the porch swing, summer dust in your boots, said forever like you meant it, like some cowboys do.
You held my hand at midnight, stars in your eyes, but every time I needed you, you were nowhere in sight.
You knew the words that lovers say, but you never stayed when it
blanket on the chair, your truck in the drive, but your heart was always somewhere I couldn't find.
You'd smile like I was everything you'd need, but your silence said louder things than you ever did to me.
I blame myself, I close my eyes, trying to love enough to make you stay alive. I fell for a ghost in a real man's skin, loved every promise you never lived in. You were here in the daylight, gone by the dawn. I kept holding on while you kept moving on.
I kissed your lips, but I felt the cold. I fell for a ghost. I fell for a ghost.
Now I see it clear in the rearview light.
You were never mine, just passing through my life. I was talking to shadows, praying they'd reply, but you can't wake the dead part of someone inside. I fell for a ghost with your name and face, chasing a love that was never awake. You held me close, but your soul was gone. I loved alone every night till dawn. I'm letting go of what wasn't whole. I fell for a ghost, and I'm letting go.
Yeah, I fell for a ghost, but I finally let go.
I met you on a Friday night, jukebox humming low. You smile like you've been waiting, but now I know. You held my hand like you meant it, said I was your home, but every promise you whispered felt borrowed, not your own. I built my dreams around your name while you were just passing through. Your heart was never mine. I was loving in the dark. You were always halfway gone, never all in from the start. I gave you every piece of me, crossed every line, but loving you was lonely, 'cause your heart was never mine. We dance around the truth like it wouldn't hurt. I ignored the warning signs, put you first. You looked right through me when I said forever, like you were somewhere else, somewhere better. I mistook your silence for peace and your distance for time. Your heart was never mine. I was holding on alone. You said all the right things, but you never made them home. I stayed when I should have seen the signs that loving you was lonely, 'cause your heart was never mine. I don't blame you for leaving. finally see you were loving the idea, never loving me. I'll take my tears and leave the past behind. I won't beg for love that was never really mine. I loved you true, I loved you blind, but your heart was never mine. Woke up to an empty bed, whispers of the words you never said. I gave my heart, you gave me lies. 1,000 tears I've cried at night. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end it all just ended. I held on tight, thought you were true. Every forever I heard from you, but your eyes were never really mine. Just a shadow in a borrowed time. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end it all just ended. I gave my love, my soul, my all, watched you rise while I took the fall. Now I'm learning to let you go, but the ache of your ghost still shows. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended. I loved you, you pretended. Now I'm free, my heart's mending.
You said my name like it meant something, held my hand like you were home. But every promise felt half-spoken, like your heart was somewhere I don't know.
You smiled easy, kissed me softly, but your eyes were always gone. I was building dreams for two of us while you were just moving on.
I ignored the quiet warnings,
every crack inside your tone. Thought love was just being patient. Didn't know I was alone.
I was loving you with everything. You were loving me for now. I was falling deeper every night. You were already checking out. I was fighting for forever. You were barely holding on. I was giving you my whole heart. I was loving you alone. Your jacket stayed on my chair, but you never stayed long enough.
You talked about your yesterdays, but never once about us.
I blame myself for your distance. Thought I just needed to try.
Didn't see your silence screaming.
You were halfway out, goodbye.
I kept believing someday
You'd love me just as strong, but love don't grow where it ain't planted, and yours was never mine all along. I was loving you with everything. You were loving me for now. I was dreaming past the lonely nights. You were finding your way out. I was praying we'd make it. You were already gone. I was giving you my whole heart. I was loving you alone. If love's a road, I walked it barefoot, every mile just for you.
while you were standing at the station, waiting on something new.
Don't regret the love I gave, even if it wasn't returned. But it still hurts knowing I was the only one who burned. I was loving you with everything
You never tried to own
I was standing in the wreckage
of a love I built alone.
Now I'm picking up the pieces, learning how to be strong. I was faithful, I was true, I was loving you alone. Yeah,
I was loving you alone.
now I'm finally moving on. You said my name like it was safe, like I was home at the end of your day. But your eyes were always somewhere else, chasing dreams that didn't include myself. I ignored the signs, I wore your lies like a ring I thought would never break. I was building forever on borrowed time, holding promises you never meant. You never loved me anyway. You just like knowing You held my hand while checking out. I poured my heart into your days. You poured your whiskey down your pain. I loved you honest night and day, but you never loved me anyway.
I learned your silence like a song, knew every pause when something's wrong. I blame myself when you pulled away. Thought loving harder would make you stay, but love don't grow where it ain't planted, and yours was never meant for me.
I was dancing alone in our slow songs, wondering where your heart had been. You never loved me anyway. You just needed someone to save. You wore my hope like borrowed clothes, then left me with the tears you owe. I gave you faith, you gave me rain. I said your name, you felt no pain. I loved you honest night and day, but you never loved me anyway. Now I see it clear in the rearview light. Some loves leave scars, some teach you why. I won't beg for what was never real. I won't cry over how you didn't feel.
You never loved me anyway.
And now I'm finally walking away.
I kept my heart, you lost your chance.
I won't be your almost romance. I loved you true, I paid the price, but I won't pay it twice. I love again, just not your way, 'cause you never loved me anyway.
No, you never loved me anyway.
I remember the night you said I need some space. The way you looked at me with that faraway face. I held on tight, tried to make you stay, but deep down I knew love was fading away. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part, but your goodbye was written from the start. The little lies, the late night calls, the quiet silence down these empty halls. I wore my heart like a fragile glass. You walked on by, never looking back. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part, but your goodbye was written from the start. Now I'm picking up the pieces, learning to be strong. I see the truth in the pain, where I once went wrong. You never meant forever, you never played fair, but I'll keep loving though you're no longer there. Your goodbye was written from the start. I gave you all my pieces, but you kept your heart apart. I believed in forever, thought we'd never part. Yes, your goodbye was written from the start.
Gave you my heart, thought it was real. Every word you said, I believed how I feel. Stayed up at night, waiting for your call. Never knew your love wasn't there at all. I should have seen the signs the way you turned away. But I wanted to believe, wanted you to stay. You played love like a game, with no rules, no shame. Left me standing in the rain, calling out your name. I gave you everything, you gave me only pain. Yeah, you played love like a game. Every promise you made, every sweet lie, fell apart like the pieces of a goodbye. I cried when you left, pretending I was strong. But I knew in my heart I'd been wrong all along. I should pack my dreams and walked away. But I held on too long, too afraid to say. You played love like a game, with no rules, no shame. Left me standing in the rain, calling out your name. I gave you everything, you gave me only pain. Yeah, you played love like a game. With no rules, no shame, left me standing in the rain, calling out your name. I gave you everything, you gave me only pain. Yeah, you played love like a game. You played love like a game. I've learned to play my own way. I remember the first night, your hands in mine, laughing like forever, thinking love was kind. But I felt the cold wind blowing through your eyes, somewhere between your truth and your lies. I was just a passing song in your melody, a line you sang softly, then set me free. I gave you all my heart, thought was just a passing song in your melody, a line you sang softly, then set me free. I gave you all my heart, thought it'd be long, but I was just a passing song. Yeah, I was just a passing song. But now I'm learning how to sing along.
You were sitting on the porch swing, summer dust in your boots, said forever like you meant it, like some cowboys do. You held my hand at midnight, stars in your eyes, but every time I needed you, you were nowhere in sight.
But you never stayed when it mattered that way.
I fell for a ghost in a real man's skin, loved every promise you never lived in. You're here in the daylight, gone by the dawn. I kept holding on while you kept moving on. I kissed your lips, but I felt the cold. I fell for a ghost.
Your jacket on the chair, your truck in the drive, but your heart was always somewhere I couldn't find. You'd smile like I was everything you'd need, but your silence said louder things than you ever did to me.
I blame myself, I close my eyes, trying to love enough to make you stay alive. I fell for a ghost in a real man's skin, loved every promise you never lived in. You were here in the daylight, gone by the dawn. I kept holding on while you kept moving on. I kissed your lips, but I felt the cold. Fell for a ghost. And I see it clear in the rear view light.
You were never mine, just passing through my life.
I was talking to shadows, praying they'd reply,
but you can't wake the dead part of someone inside.
I fell for a ghost with your name and face, chasing a love that was never awake.
You held me close, but your soul was gone. I loved alone every night till dawn.
I'm letting go what wasn't whole. I fell for a ghost, and I'm letting go. Yeah, I fell for a ghost,
but I finally let go.
yeah, I fell for a ghost. Yeah, I fell for a ghost.
You said my name like it meant something, held my hand like you were home. But every promise felt half-spoken, like your heart was somewhere I don't know.
You smiled easy, kissed me softly, but your eyes were always gone. I was building dreams for two of us while you were just moving on.
I ignored the quiet warnings, every crack inside your tone. Thought love was just being patient, didn't know I was alone.
I was loving you with everything, you were loving me for now. I was falling deeper every night, you were already checking out. I was fighting for forever, you were barely holding on. I was giving you my whole heart, I was loving you alone.
Your jacket stayed on my chair, but you never stayed long enough. You talked about your yesterdays, but never once about us.
I blamed myself for your distance, thought I just needed to try. Didn't see your silence screaming, you were halfway out, goodbye.
I kept believing someday you'd love me just as strong. Love don't grow where it ain't planted, and yours was never mine all along.
I was loving you with everything, you were loving me for now. I was dreaming past the lonely nights, you were finding your way out. I was praying we'd make it, you were already gone. I was giving you my whole heart, I was loving you alone now. If love's a road, I walked it barefoot, every mile just for you. While you were standing at the station, waiting on something new. I don't regret the love I gave, even if it wasn't returned. But it still hurts knowing I was the only one who burned. I was loving you with everything you never tried to own.
I was standing in the wreckage of a love I built alone.
Now I'm picking up the pieces, learning how to be strong.
I was faithful, I was true,
I was loving you alone. Yeah. Yeah, I was loving you alone. Now I'm finally moving on. You said my name like it was safe, like I was home at the end of your day.
but your eyes were always somewhere else, chasing dreams that didn't include myself. I ignored the signs, I wore your lies like a ring I thought would never break.
I was building forever on borrowed time, holding promises you never meant. You never loved me anyway, you just like no one I
a song. Knew every pause when something's wrong.
I blamed myself when you pulled away. Thought loving harder would make you stay, but love don't grow where it ain't planted, and yours was never meant for me.
I was dancing alone in our slow songs, wondering where your heart had been.
And you never loved me anyway. You just needed someone to save you. Oh, my hope, like borrowed clothes, then left me with the tears you owed. I gave you faith, you gave me rain. I said your name, you felt no pain. I loved you honest, night and day, but you never loved me anyway. Now I see it clear in the rearview light.
Some loves leave scars, some teach you why.
I won't beg for what was never real.
I won't cry over how you didn't feel.
You never loved me anyway. And now I'm finally walking away. I kept my heart, you lost your chance. I won't be your almost romance. I loved you true, I paid the price, but I won't pay it twice. I'll love again, just not your way, 'cause you never loved me anyway. No, you never loved me
Anyway. Woke up to an empty bed, whispers of the words you never said. I gave my heart, you gave me lies, 1,000 tears I've cried at night. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end, it all just ended. I held on tight, thought you were true. Every forever I heard from you, but your eyes were never really mine, just a shadow in a borrowed time. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, and in the end, it all just ended. I gave my love, my soul, my all, watched you rise while I took the fall. Now I'm learning to let you go, but the ache of your ghost still shows. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand slipped right through my trembling hands. I loved you, you pretended, held me close, then left me suspended. All the dreams I built on sand pretended, and in the end, it all just ended. I loved you, you pretended. Now I'm free, my heart's mending.